If you find yourself distressed about something, ask yourself if it will still matter tomorrow or next week or next month.
Drum up.
Drum up.
Drum up.
Drum up.
Generate support or business.
Generate support or business.
The marketing team worked hard to drum up interest in the new product.
The marketing team worked hard to drum up interest in the new product.
Tập hợp, tổ chức.
Due to.
Due to.
Due to.
Due to.
Because of, as a result of.
Because of, as a result of.
The flight was delayed due to bad weather.
The flight was delayed due to bad weather.
Do.
Off duty.
Off duty.
Off duty.
Off duty.
Not working or on a break.
Not working or on a break.
The security guard is off duty at the moment.
The security guard is off duty at the moment.
Nghỉ việc.
On duty.
On duty.
On duty.
On duty.
Actively working or in service.
Actively working or in service.
The police officer is on duty patrolling the area.
The police officer is on duty patrolling the area.
Đang làm nhiệm vụ.
Each other.
Each other.
Each other.
Each other.
One another, mutual.
One another, mutual.
They love and care for each other deeply.
They love and care for each other deeply.
Lẫn nhau.
In earnest.
In earnest.
In earnest.
In earnest.
With sincere and serious intent.
With sincere and serious intent.
He worked in earnest to achieve his goals.
He worked in earnest to achieve his goals.
Nghiêm túc.
On earth.
On earth.
On earth.
On earth.
In existence, in the world.
In existence in the world.
On Earth, is there life beyond our planet?
On Earth, is there life beyond our planet?
Trên trái đất.
At ease.
At ease.
At ease.
At ease.
Comfortable and relaxed.
Comfortable and relaxed.
She felt at ease in the peaceful garden.
She felt at ease in the peaceful garden.
Thoải mái.
Ease off.
Ease off.
Ease off.
Ease off.
Reduce or lessen intensity.
Reduce or lessen intensity.
Please ease off on the gas pedal to slow down.
Please ease off on the gas pedal to slow down.
Giảm bớt, thư giãn.
Bring into effect.
Bring into effect.
Bring into effect.
Bring into effect.
To make something happen or take action on a plan or idea.
To make something happen or take action on a plan or idea.
We need to bring into effect the new policy immediately.
We need to bring into effect the new policy immediately.
Thực hiện.
Come into effect.
Come into effect.
Come into effect.
Come into effect.
Become operational or valid.
Become operational or valid.
The new policy will come into effect starting Monday.
The new policy will come into effect starting Monday.
Có hiệu lực.
In effect.
In effect.
In effect.
In effect.
In operation or in force.
In operation or in force.
The regulations are in effect as of today.
The regulations are in effect as of today.
Đang có hiệu lực.
Take effect.
Take effect.
Take effect.
Take effect.
Become active or take hold.
Become active or take hold.
The medicine will take effect within an hour.
The medicine will take effect within an hour.
Có hiệu lực.
To the effect that.
To the effect that.
To the effect that.
To the effect that.
With the result or meaning that.
With the result or meaning that.
His speech was to the effect that everyone should work together.
His speech was to the effect that everyone should work together.
Với ý là.
Or else.
Or else.
Or else.
Or else.
Otherwise, if not.
Otherwise, if not.
Finish your homework, or else you won't have free time.
Finish your homework, or else you won't have free time.
Hoặc khác.
End in.
End in.
End in.
End in.
Result in, conclude.
Result in, conclude.
The argument ended in a compromise.
The argument ended in a compromise.
Kết thúc trong.
End up.
End up.
End up.
End up.
Conclude or arrive at a place.
Conclude or arrive at a place.
We ended up at a beautiful beach after a long hike.
We ended up at a beautiful beach after a long hike.
Kết thúc.
In the end.
In the end.
In the end.
In the end.
Ultimately, finally.
Ultimately, finally.
In the end, hard work pays off.
In the end, hard work pays off.
Cuối cùng.
No end.
No end.
No end.
No end.
Without limit or endlessly.
Without limit or endlessly.
He had no end of questions about the universe.
He had no end of questions about the universe.
Không có điểm dừng.
On end.
On end.
On end.
On end.
Continuously or without interruption.
Continuously or without interruption.
She worked on end to meet the deadline.
She worked on end to meet the deadline.
Liên tục.
Enjoy oneself.
Enjoy oneself.
Enjoy oneself.
Enjoy oneself.
Have a good time or be happy.
Have a good time or be happy.
The kids enjoyed themselves at the amusement park.
The kids enjoyed themselves at the amusement park.
Thích thú, vui vẻ.
Break even.
Break even.
Break even.
Break even.
Make neither profit nor loss.
Make neither profit nor loss.
The company hopes to break even this year.
The company hopes to break even this year.
Cân bằng chi phí.
Even as.
Even as.
Even as.
Even as.
At the same time as, while.
At the same time as while.
Even as it rained, they continued their outdoor picnic.
Even as it rained, they continued their outdoor picnic.
Ngay cả khi.
Even if.
Even if.
Even if.
Even if.
Regardless of weather.
Regardless of weather.
He will succeed even if the odds are against him.
He will succeed even if the odds are against him.
Dù cho, ngay cả khi.
Get even with.
Get even with.
Get even with.
Get even with.
Take revenge or retaliate.
Take revenge or retaliate.
He wanted to get even with the person who had wronged him.
He wanted to get even with the person who had wronged him.
Trả đũa, trả thù.
At all events.
At all events.
At all events.
At all events.
In any case, no matter what.
In any case, no matter what.
At all events, we must be prepared for the worst.
At all events, we must be prepared for the worst.
Trong mọi trường hợp.
In the event.
In the event.
In the event.
In the event.
In case something happens.
In case something happens.
We have a backup plan in the event that the equipment fails.
We have a backup plan in the event that the equipment fails.
Trong trường hợp.
In the event that.
In the event that.
In the event that.
In the event that.
If or when a specific situation occurs.
If or when a specific situation occurs.
In the event that the weather gets bad, we'll postpone the picnic.
In the event that the weather gets bad, we'll postpone the picnic.
Trong trường hợp mà.
In the event of.
In the event of.
In the event of.
In the event of.
If or when a specific situation occurs.
If or when a specific situation occurs.
You should have a plan in the event of an emergency.
You should have a plan in the event of an emergency.
Trong trường hợp của.
In evidence.
In evidence.
In evidence.
In evidence.
Clearly visible or demonstrated.
Clearly visible or demonstrated.
There is an evidence a clear footprint at the crime scene.
There is an evidence a clear footprint at the crime scene.
Rõ ràng, hiện rõ.
Except for.
Except for.
Except for.
Except for.
Apart from, excluding.
Apart from, excluding.
Everyone is going to the party, except for Mary.
Everyone is going to the party except for Mary.
Trừ ra, ngoại trừ.
Take exception to.
Take exception to.
Take exception to.
Take exception to.
Disagree with or be offended by something.
Disagree with or be offended by something.
Sarah takes exception to people who litter in the park.
Sarah takes exception to people who litter in the park.
Phản đối, phản ánh.
In excess of.
In excess of.
In excess of.
In excess of.
More than, surpassing a particular limit or quantity.
More than, surpassing a particular limit or quantity.
The baggage must not weigh in excess of 50 pounds.
The baggage must not weigh in excess of 50 pounds.
Vượt quá, hơn.
To excess.
To excess.
To excess.
To excess.
Beyond a reasonable or necessary amount.
Beyond a reasonable or necessary amount.
She drank coffee to excess and couldn't sleep all night.
She drank coffee to excess and couldn't sleep all night.
Quá đáng, quá mức.
Exert oneself.
Exert oneself.
Exert oneself.
Exert oneself.
To make a great effort, to work hard.
To make a great effort, to work hard.
It's important to exert oneself to reach your fitness goals.
It's important to exert oneself to reach your fitness goals.
Nỗ lực, cố gắng.
A common regret in life is wishing one had the courage to be one's true self.